Hey, back at it with Krispy Kreme.
Back at it with what? I'm Krispy Kreme now. That's what we're calling me.
Yeah.
Fuck. Damn.
I guess I
get what I get, but you haven't had Krispy Kreme in a while. Yeah, I moved to Japan 2 years ago, so
it's Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, exactly. Good evening, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to PlayStation State of Play. It is blisteringly early in the morning for me. Actually, it's not that bad.
Yeah,
and
it is a nice, cool night day for me.
For me, I'm going to enjoy this PlayStation show as the Switch 2 comes out. I'm literally going to walk to the store after this and go look at all the games and shit.
What do you think the chances are that we'll see a PlayStation executive on screen taking all the specs, design documents, and stock of the VR2 and put it in like a recycling bin?
Oh man.
I'm sorry to say, but I feel like that's inevitable.
Yeah, it's true, but it's sad. It didn't take at all, really. It is a shame, honestly.
They should have waited until now to release their first VR and it'd be as good as the VR2.
I have so many thoughts on the VR2 that we probably don't have time for this second, but like, boy, it's a shame. Is this a new Luminous game? Because this sure looks like a new Luminous game by the guys who made Res Infinite.
Good call.
What a good intro. Like, what a slick intro, if that's what this is.
There you go.
Sure looks like it, honestly. I wonder if this is by, God, I forget their name. Company that made Res Infinite and stuff.
God.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, it looks really pretty.
Oh, that's gonna bother me. We'll have to wait till the logo.
It's gonna bother us for all of like 5 seconds.
Where's Loco Roco?
Fall 2025. PSP Classic. Monstars Enhanced. That's it. Look, that's on PSVR 2 as well, which is awesome because
there you go.
Tetris Effect was incredible in VR, honestly. Do we have any, by the way, we didn't really get to go into it. Do we have any hopes and dreams for this show? Maybe a new F-Zero, maybe Mother 3?
I would love Mother 3. I think, Sony's been like kind of jerking us off for the last couple of decades on that, so it'd be nice for them to reveal it. Personally, probably I'd like a Resident Evil thing. I think that's also a Summer Games Fest possibility, but
I think so too, definitely. What's your under-over on Wolverine at this show, which we have not seen in a hot minute?
I think now would make a lot of sense. There's literally nothing happening with Spider-Man. No DLC. All games canceled.
Dead as it goes.
So I think, Wolverine. I'd like to see more Ghost of Yotei for sure. I hope that's here.
Yeah, I imagine that's got to be since that comes out in October. I mean, they'll probably have another show for that before then, but still, that seems nice. Dreams 2?
The future.
Dreams 2?
It isn't just
God, I wish. Dreams was so good.
It's a promise.
I mean,
one we're turning into reality.
It's definitely not.
Sony VR 3.
With our 3rd generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI.
No, it's in game.
I hope this is the in-game
This is
promo,
in universe. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
In reality.
We're presenting an evil company.
Life.
Yeah.
For our future.
Is this Capcom's Pragmata?
Delphi Corporation.
Still could be. But Delphi, I kind of know that name from something.
Yeah, it seems familiar.
Getting passed through to Earth.
I'm
Why are
not
these
sure.
things trying to kill us?
Glover 2?
There you are.
Yeah, it's Capcom's Pragmata. I fucking.
Whoa!
Wow. I will hold that W hard.
This is the Pragmata girl.
I am DI03367.
I'm so pumped to see how this game plays and stuff.
Don't you have a
Well, cute.
something? I'm good. Get behind me.
Oh, not cute, not
I
cute.
think I can help.
Ooh, okay. I like that.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Whoa, was there a little hacking minigame on the side of the screen for a second there? Against that
Binary
enemy?
domain is back.
Bypassing first and second
And
firewalls.
Probably better than ever.
Initiating hack.
You are working with a teammate here, and they have to listen to you.
Give me a year. Give me a year.
D.I.
I said I am D.
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
I love this. I'll say Diana Anna.
I love the delay apology date there getting... Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah, 2026. Okay, I'll take it. Very excited for that game. The art still looks so good.
I was kind of feeling like as time went on that this was becoming a deep down. I really did feel like maybe this isn't going to be something that works out and they're just going to never talk about it again. Glad to see that's not the case.
Honestly. I don't think that's unreasonable to believe, given.
Which means curry time.
Awesome, I love curry.
Speaking of curry, apparently the current president is actually a humane. What does that mean? It's okay, I'll get it.
This is a very different swing.
Yeah.
In a different direction.
Romeo, stay with me.
Oh, Jesus.
You're gonna die. Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die in about 15 seconds. Seriously? Seriously. Don't worry. I made this just in case. The Dead Gear life support system.
Dead Gear life support system.
Feels like a pseudo joint.
Yeah, this is extremely stylish.
Okay. Howdy-ho.
Having a hard time even, like, having any certainty about, like, country of origin for this game. But you're right, this does have that vibe. Romeo is a dead man. Well, yeah, I'm gonna vote with you that this is Grasshopper.
Yeah.
This sure looks like Grasshopper now that we're actually seeing the gameplay as well.
It really does.
It looks really cool.
It could not be, though.
It's possible. But I know they've been working on a third-person action game. They showed, like, a, like, very blurred shot of it once. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there was the word fucking in the background there, so...
Nice.
Yeah.
So it has to be Kojima.
It has to be Kojima.
To be fair, like, Dead Man is just a Kojima character.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if there was also a Dead Man in Death Stranding too. So.
Like, this cannot not be Grasshopper.
Yeah. If it's someone else, I'll be surprised.
Come on.
Maybe.
Huh?
Fuck, there were so many names.
Yeah, fuckers.
I'm on your back.
Like, come
cute.
on!
That's so cute. Yeah, there you go.
Let's go!
Ren Yamazaki.
I'm
not super familiar. There he
Nice.
is.
There's my
Wario
goat.
64. So this is his latest title after No More Heroes 3, right?
I
That's
believe
crazy.
so. Yeah. I mean, there's the other game I'm working on with Swery.
Yeah, but I think that's White Owl is making that one.
Yeah.
He's a fucking narc.
His universe.
Yeah.
Their FBI is an upstanding.
Yeah. Great.
Strong style action game. It says a lot for a company when you can look at a game and not know immediately that it's them, but then over the course of the trailer, you're like, this has to be them.
I mean, the signature style is just so overwhelming in this one. Whoa, that key art's cool with all the different faces and stuff. Off to a good start today.
Quite pleased.
Oh yeah, look, we got Silent Hill F.
Nice.
Very excited for this.
I hope nothing spooky happens while I'm waiting.
The writer is just like very good. So for anyone who doesn't know, it's the same writer for like Umineko and stuff. So the development's being handled by Neobards, right? I think. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, neither am I. Yeah, it'd be nice. I'm not sure if they gave a year with the last trailer. I don't think that they did, but I'd like to think early next year. You know?
I thought this game was this year, but I think I'm mistaken now that you say it.
I might be mistaken too, for all I know. That's a Silent Hill right there.
The imagery in the last trailer was very like
evocative.
Well, it was like super gory imagery, like gorier than I think I've ever seen Silent Hill be. Granted, I've played so little of it, you know, but like, geez, the enemies look really intense, like the way they engage you, like.
Yeah, they're not like lazy zombie.
No, yeah, these guys are getting their paycheck.
And Japanese schoolgirl with lead pipe is a strong visual by itself.
Oh yeah, man, look at this.
Oh shit!
Oh,
nice.
are these enemies as well?
No. Oh, this is like gameplay here.
Oh yeah, they are. Oh man, these look great. Whoa, man. The art team is doing some real shit. Like, fuck, it looks so cool, you know? Whoa.
It turns into Sekiro and you have to parry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she's got a fucking Naginata there. Like, that's some real shit.
Naginata style. Oh yeah, she's got one of those big spike clubs. Like, those things are...
That's rough.
Serious.
September 25th. Yeah, okay, Neobards. There we go, yeah.
Very cool.
So Neobards, I think the last thing Neobards worked on was Resident Evil Resistance with Resident Evil 3. Yeah,
I think you're right.
So, you know, they know how to art a Japan horror game. I think that was their last thing anyway. Man, so soon. That is sooner than I thought too, though. Yeah. When does Metal Gear Solid 3 come out again?
August, like 25th.
So those games are like within a month of each other. That's crazy.
Absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped. We will track the ethereal castle.
Oh man, is this Bloodstained 2? Let's fucking go.
Holy shit, are you serious?
I'm not 100% sure, but it sure looks like it could be. But it could be another company, honestly. I don't...
Test the limits of your courage.
Whoa, that was cool, changing the time of day with that pose
beyond
there.
your darkest imaginings. Beasts that defy reason. Creatures born of...
Because I'm not seeing a lot that looks particularly Bloodstained specifically, you know, like... But it could be. That universe is still relatively fresh.
Just the visuals seem to have a look that really reminds me of Bloodstained. It certainly looks a little bit better, but...
Yeah.
Watch it just be a straight-up new Castlevania. We just don't know yet.
Oh, yeah, you know, that's actually, like...
We didn't...
That's actually super possible, because there was, like, a Bone Tower-looking enemy before. So
there was.
Wait, listen to the music.
Whoa.
Dude, I think this could be a new Castlevania game. I think this could be a new Castlevania game with two-player co-op and shit.
Maybe they got Igarashi
to work on it. Wouldn't that be crazy? We're getting ourselves too pumped for something that's going to be something wrong, but it looks like it really could be.
Our castle walls. Okay,
Bloodstained, the Scarlet Engagement. Oh man, okay, but man, that's how good they were nailing the Castlevania vibes that we thought for a second it was actually Castlevania.
I really did start to think it was.
Man, so it was
just like
Bloodstained.
Costumes.
So you've come, dogs of the church, right into the palm of...
Damn, that looks fucking good.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that's not like Bloodstained 2 in the way that like it doesn't continue the story. It's just like the universe of Bloodstained because it didn't have the Miriam.
Yeah, well, you know, you can play that game and see how Miriam. It's
I never finished it.
That's cool. It's worth finishing, especially with all the patches and stuff. Like it got to a really comfortable place in most regards.
Because I actually did start it up again about a few months back, and I played a bit more when I had left off.
What you call us Digimon?
I'm quite keen to play this. This is like the real like follow up to Cyber Sleuth, because they made Cyber Sleuth and then they made Hacker's Memory, but Hacker's Memory is like a 1.5 kind of sequel thing that uses all the same maps and stuff. But it's been quite a long time since Cyber Sleuth.
Truly unavoidable.
The world on this end is running out of time.
If the gate is opened with the digital
There was a
world
very brief time where I did think Digimon was like the coolest. Like when I was watching the first show, I'm like, oh yeah. And then like either the show stopped or it stopped being on the channel I was watching, and then like I had no Digimon exposure for a long time, and then Pokemon took over again. You know, in my mind.
Sure, yeah. It was going. Well, this might be the time.
This might be the time to jump
back. For this purpose and this purpose
Yeah,
alone.
exactly.
That thing opens.
For real though, Cyber Sleuth was quite a good game. So, and this looks like way more elaborate. You know, like Cyber Sleuth was very elaborate as far as like 2012 PlayStation Vita exclusives go, but this looks like current console level. Man.
Does Toei
October 3rd? There's so many fucking games. It's ridiculous.
October's rough. It's gonna be rough.
Too many games. Does Toei have a stake? I think Toei's a part of it.
Yeah. Dirge Cerberus HD, let's go! Oh.
I'm guessing this is going to be FF Tactics based on what it
said
that
there. Was really rumored, so I assume it is.
Yeah, well, the Chocobos.
No Dirge Cerberus. That's unfortunate.
If you feel
it's just some tactics game.
Yeah. Another tactics game from Square Enix.
It's not a bad Valentine action game.
Yeah. God, I would totally go for a Dirge of Cerberus remake though, like in the style of the
a remake.
Absolutely,
like, it would be sick as fuck.
Like, you know, they just reimagined, not reimagined, they just remastered Crisis Core, but like Dirge remade, I think there's money in that. I don't know how much money, but there's money in that. Okay.
I think even a remaster that's able to like fix a lot of control issues, and like control issues are a big thing in it.
September 30th, the last three games announced all come out within less than a month of each other.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
Yeah, Tactics looks good. I have like no particular love for this game. Like I never really.
The game will include 2 versions of the original PlayStation
I played like the
Classic.
GBA version much more than the original. And even then I didn't play it a whole bunch because my friend at the time that had a PlayStation 1, he was like not into these types of games at all, so I could never convince him to rent it so I could try it.
Yeah, and the advanced one is actually a sequel too, so it's actually like the different.
Final Fantasy Tactics.
Well, you know what I do know about this one is people consider the story to be quite a bit better than that one. Although I gotta say the story in Advance is really strong too. So
this next game is something really
all I know
special.
is that Ivalice is like the coolest universe.
Yeah, Ivalice is the coolest universe.
Let's check.
You're absolutely right.
But is there maybe just toilet?
And I love Spirit, you know, but
I'm looking forward to this game.
Is this Dead by Daylight? What is this?
No. This is basically you control the dude's feet. It's like Bennett Foddy's working on it and stuff.
In baby steps, all you have to do is place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than
that guy got a big dumpy, I have to say.
Requires some pretty deliberate movement to make even the simplest progress. It's a captivating open-world experience filled with oddball
It looks really cool, honestly. I love, like, taking a game with this game mechanic and extrapolating it out to this gigantic world. Like, that sounds really nifty. September 8th, again, these are all within a month of each other.
Does Devolver have anything to do with that? Because it seems like a Devolver
Right,
thing.
it sure looks that way. I'm not actually sure, though.
Oh, this looks
Kirogami
nice.
is a unique action-adventure title from Bandai Namco Studios Singapore.
WiiWare is back.
From Bandai
In this
Singapore,
journey to
so this
save your origami home,
is...
you'll transform into paper
Is that their
shapes with distinct
first
abilities.
title? I'm never sure, because I know Bandai had a Singapore studio that
yeah,
like...
I think it's even the one that was supposedly working on Metroid Prime 4. I remember it was a Bando Namkai Chinese studio.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, Singapore.
Singapore, yeah. I'm wondering if it was that same studio that had all that trouble. I don't know. We'll see. Good for them, though.
Sorry, I say WiiWare because it reminds me of that papercraft Japanese style game that was on WiiWare for a bit, or was it on Wii U?
On Wii U, on Wii U.
In its latest installment, Everybody's Golf Hot Shots boasts its
When's Outlaw Golf? Where is that gone?
Who even owns that?
From 10 different regions around the world.
Like, take
Don't even know.
And new nighttime.
There's like 3 of those. All the characters were hot as hell. It was basically like EA Sports Big Golf.
Oh, but look, they got Pac-Man.
Is an early unlockable character.
They got Pac-Man from Pac-Man 2.
Everybody's Golf
That specific Pac-Man.
He's got arms and legs, right? Like the original Pac-Man, he doesn't have arms and legs.
Oh, nice! I just played this.
Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, I think you told me last time you thought it was quite fun.
From the makers of the Blasphemous series, Ragebound stars dual protagonists from rival clans, forced to combine their souls and skills against
really
a demon uprising. And longtime fans will really love the pulse-pounding soundtrack, featuring guest composers.
I'm not
from
like
the
a huge
original
Ninja
series.
Gaiden guy, but it does look really nice.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound
Nice that it has a
arrives
spot
July
in this
31st on
showcase.
Yeah, good for
PS5
them
and
getting
PS4.
that. I was just gonna say we're gonna see Ninja Gaiden 4 after, but no, that would be reserved for the Xbox show, I'm sure.
Yeah,
From the
maybe.
Game Bakers, Cairn is a survival climbing experience where you must carefully plan your ascent up a deadly
Yes, so
mountain.
the Game Bakers, these are the guys who made Fury and
Really?
and
Manage balance and
I can't remember
stamina
what
to
game in the
discover
middle was,
secrets.
Very different game.
Hey!
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, wait for me!
Encounter other climbers.
Oh, that's cool.
Marco. Nice to meet you.
That guy
And
caught up so
survive the
fast.
harsh conditions of the climb.
Featuring Ethan Hunt, Tom Cruise DLC.
I really like climbing
You can
games
give it a
in
try
VR.
yourself with a
I really
demo
find them
of the rides
very
later
satisfying.
Oh
but
god, you could not get me to play that.
I really like them,
remotely.
but
I'd be sick to my stomach and super
all for
nervous.
us.
I'm gonna have
But
to try the
there's still
demo
a
for
lot of
this one
state of
because
play to
I
come.
always bounce off of
This
like
next
third
reveal
person
comes from the game
controller
preservationist
climbing
at
ones.
Digital Eclipse.
Ooh.
Nothing can prepare
Digital
you for their next
Eclipse.
collection, arriving later this year.
What do we got?
We knew pretty early on that the game was fun to
Galloping
play. People were
Ghost!
excited about it.
Might be actually.
Mortal Kombat!
Oh shit! Probably
That was the
yeah,
fun!
yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Their
We knew
work
that
on
we were
Ninja
onto
Turtles
something.
Cowabunga Collection, great. Their work on Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection, not so
great.
great.
Yeah, I know.
to see
Well,
this game.
but the cool thing
How
about
many?
this is in these collections that they do, they have like tons of extra material and stuff like that.
MK4!
Nice. And
There
well,
we
it said
go.
and more at the bottom as well.
Yeah,
by
what does
the
that
way,
mean?
So
You know what that means?
Sub-Zero.
Console versions.
We're
Oh, yeah,
showing
console
you
versions.
a part of a world that is much
Mortal
larger.
Kombat Trilogy, maybe.
but just to see all the behind the scenes stuff for this, that'll be great.
That is good.
This line of games is rife with that stuff. It's awesome.
Arcade console
And
and
handheld.
all this
Oh
shit
yeah,
handhelds
the
for
fucking
idiots.
Game Boy Mortal Kombat. Let's go.
So it's much like the Cowabunga Collection.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because that had like everything.
Every part of that game is.
There's
an
Grandpa
expression
Ed.
of
Oh
who
shit,
we
John
were and what we
Tobias
Both of
too.
them,
That's
yeah.
nice to see him.
Flawless victory.
Okay, please let that be so. October. How
Good
about
item.
October?
Still 2025. It could still
We-
be October. All
we
these
were-
games
we
coming
were
out
sa-
within a month of each other. Fuck.
We were saying in the last few episodes of Triple KO that's like that doesn't seem like it's ever going to happen.
Like
Like
a
Namco
new retro
and
release.
Warner Brothers / NetherRealm
Oh,
just
look at
don't
this.
seem to be
A
interested.
first party arcade
What is
stick.
this?
Sure
Oh,
looks like a
interesting.
first party stick. It looks nice.
I like that.
I'm very excited for people to get hands-on and tell me if this is good, because
Project Defiant.
It's pretty, but I need to hear some psychos use it.
Hell yeah. I hated the mountain section so much. I don't remember why, though.
It's like tricky, and if I remember right, it's very linear. And the helicopter, if you get caught, I think can be very difficult to shake. I haven't played in a very, very long time, like since the HD collection came out.
Usually whenever I boot up the HD collection, I get to that bit and I stop.
That's fair. Actually, not even the HD collection. You remember during the early PS3 era, they put out a collection that was MGS 1, 2, 3, but it was just original discs? That's the one I'm talking about. Shit, so I haven't played in a long... It was like high school.
Some crazy new camera angles there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes! Yeah, show us some in-depth footage of the good stuff. Break the monkey's neck. Yeah, you got him! Oh, look at the holding pose there, so cute.
Mecha Kong!
It looks really well done, the snake versus monkey.
That's my big birthday game.
Oh yeah.
Well, what next? What?
There's the...
Alright.
I like how they had Snake hidden in there.
Oh,
Octo Camo! Fucking Octo Camo! Multiplayer! Multiplayer, dude!
Oh, it's multiplayer! No, they will have the girls from Rumble Roses. They're playable!
Oh man, they might. If we're lucky.
Get fucking in.
Shining stones imbued with humankind's never ending.
You got Neo 3?
Maybe.
Since time
they're not working on Ninja Gaiden directly, so
yeah. Well, that's one of the summons from Neo, isn't it? We got Open World Neo 3. Whenever a game does that camera angle, I'm always like, is it open world?
It's not the protagonist though, so it's like a different character. Well, what else could this be but a Neo?
William was only in the first one as protagonist. The second one was a created character. Yeah.
Oh, Christ, yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, neither of us played Neo 2.
I did not.
I always wanted to, but I was always like, I'll finish the first one. And that just...
What makes a shogun?
That never happened. Okay.
That never happened.
Here is my answer.
Oh! That's kind of interesting.
Got style changes.
Like
I couldn't tell if it was like a...
Almost.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was like a different person entirely, or if it was just like a different costume and style. Nonetheless, looks very cool. The Elden Ring of Neo games. You know, it's been a while. I'd be down.
How foolish of you.
Everyone says Neo 2 is like top notch, though, I hear. I think people generally regard it better than the first one, but...
Some big stuff being revealed in this one.
Yeah, this state of play has been very good, and I think we still have quite a bit of time left.
I think so.
Tokugawa
Ieyasu? No.
Nice.
The other one, Tokugawa.
Tokugawa represent!
皆さんこんにちは、チーム忍者の安田です。戦国シニゲーシリーズの最新作ニオ3をついに発表させていただきました。
Hardcore samurai action
本作のアクション
RPG.
はシリーズおなじみのサムライスタイルに
Alright, Tecmo's got such a solid lineup right now. Like Neo 3, Hyrule Warriors,
ステージもオープンフィールドとなり、探索や攻略の自由度や没入感が大幅にアップしています。
Ninja
本日より
A demo on PS.
And
hey,
another Ninja
you know what?
Gaiden.
I would love to play this today.
Ooh, demo, that is tempting.
2026年の発売に向け
Well, they're always good about demos, right? They had the big demo for Wulong or whatever, so...
I think so.
And the demo... And a demo... When was there a demo for Rise of the Ronin?
Yeah, I believe they had that. I thought... I haven't played that game at all, demo or not, but I thought
oh my god, it's a thief. It's a thief game.
A fucking thief game, yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah,
font?
dude, this is like 100% a thief game. I spent hours in the Thief Mines. This is a million... Verdict, oh my god, we have a VR Thief game?
I was raised in
Dude, Vertigo or VR specialist. Is this Thief 4 but VR?
And it says PlayStation VR 2.
Because these assets look so much like Thief 4, like the one that I worked on.
Yeah. They look similar for sure.
Dude, this is sick. I remember talking to my friend when we were working on the Thief video together. Oh man, with Eidos Montreal, yes. When we
At least they're working. I'm just happy they're working.
Yeah, but when you and I were working on the Thief video, and I spoke to some Eidos Montreal people for the Thief video, like 2 of them I spoke to, I was like, man, I wish we could do a VR version of Thief 4, because like, and they were like, yeah, fucking wish,
cool.
fucking wish. I don't think they, I don't know, maybe honestly 2 of them could have known. Dude, this is fucking awesome. I'm so pumped.
Listen, let's be real. I'm sure hardcore Thief fans are not happy because it's like I want like a full non-VR one, but I think this is a great fit for VR personally.
I'm so nostalgic for that logo because like
Yeah, you have to look at that logo a lot longer than I did.
Dude, I'm gonna have to rewatch that trailer 10 times.
But she's keeping it safe in her tower.
What's this? This looks nice.
You got some hosen?
Yeah, sorry, yeah, it does look nice.
I heard something happen with another Tidewalker. Damn it! It's gone! Someone beat us to it!
The guy. It's the guy!
Ever since the great
multiplayer
flood,
story.
Elland, my
Art's
dear planet,
gorgeous.
has been dying. Plastemia has taken everything from us.
Plastemia. We got plastic
it's
disease.
The opposite
we
of,
got macroplastics.
It's the opposite of earth tones, people. Everyone's wearing brown and beige. It's the opposite. Like, everyone's really into the blob here.
Oh man, the ocean full of plastic. Just like our ocean. Maybe if we keep going the way we're going, we'll end up like this.
It makes you think.
Tidewalkers.
You put anything in front of Walker, and it's usually cool. You know, Time Walkers, Tide Walkers, Sky Walkers,
Death Walkers,
Blade Walkers, Cloud Walkers. It all works.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Tides of Tomorrow. Yeah, all right.
That's good title. Good
Solid name. This key art is really plain, but.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Doucet,
oh, yeah.
game director of Astrobot. It's a pleasure to be back today to share more news with you. What a last few months it has been in the world of Astro. Astrobot launched last September to
I wonder if they're gonna.
No one really cared.
No one really cared.
Didn't win any awards.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna do.
I
wonder if they're gonna do a big expansion for it. They already put out tons of free DLC
and then
for
earlier
it.
this year,
that would make sense.
Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance, adding yet more new challenging levels. All of which came at no
I know
additional
it's like, you know, VR2 didn't take and like they should make what they want to make, but I was sad that there was no VR.
You will be
this
able
one.
to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astrobot, bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets. And new special bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year, with a slight twist. So be on the lookout for more
that thing
news.
sold out like everywhere.
From all of us at Team
Yeah,
Asobi,
you bought most of them.
Thank you all for the amazing reception.
Actually,
you made a coffee table out of them, if I remember.
Yeah, well.
Okay, that was odd.
Wow, the characters look so pretty, like they're wooden
wooden puppet pirates. Although I'm starting to get a little wary of fatigued by pirate stuff.
God, if you could, if you could send that message back to the Matt of 2003, he'd kill you on the spot.
He would kill you.
This is pretty cool, though.
Plenty of games, and also like what do I want to call them?
Games.
Even games as a service style games. Let's throw some Avatar in there, why not? And also Captain Blood released not too long ago.
This looks cool to me because it really looks like each island is like supposed to be its own little adventure kind of thing, kind of vibe.
Legally distinct aerial there. It's an RPG.
Got RPG as well. Wow. But it just makes me think of Wind Waker a little in that regard. I don't feel like a lot of
pirate game.
Yeah, I don't feel like a lot of pirate games have done that tact exactly. I wonder who's making it. I think it looks quite good actually. Something about it quite appeals to me actually. So. The art, among other things, though. The art looks really
Tides
good.
of Tomorrow.
2. No, Sea Remnants. Sea of Remnants? Sea Remnants? I'm not 100% sure.
Sea at Remnants?
Did we catch who made that? I don't know.
Did not.
Yeah.
Journey?
No, this is by the guy who did Journey, though. I can't remember what it's called, but...
Abzu.
You ride your sword around. It's like a skateboarding thing. The Pathless is such a cool game for about an hour. So I'm really curious if this game can overcome.
Like two and a half hours, I'd say. I'll be a little bit more generous.
I think like the first world you play of the game is awesome, and I think it sort of drags after that. But the art is tremendous, and I think it's like a worthwhile experience nonetheless. So I hope this game can overcome complaints about the Pathless.
Oh, grinding is a good way to do that.
Yes, that's a solid start. The waves look so nice. I mean, whoa. Ice Mountain looks good. Whoa, you got stunts. We can do stunts.
Yeah. Fill up your tricky meter.
Just like us in real life.
Very overt. Yeah. Very overt stunt. Let's get some Abzu in there too. Why not? We can work on that as well.
Yeah. You can take those fish models and shake them out, and they're probably still good.
Yeah.
Sword of the Sea.
Yeah.
There we go.
This wasn't. I feel like that was maybe announced somewhere else.
It was announced before, but I don't think they've shown as much gameplay as that.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani. That was a new look at Sword of the Sea,
a
visually striking adventure from the team behind Abzu and the Pathless. We're excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation Plus.
Not in October.
They've been doing a pretty decent job with the game catalog stuff this year, I find, in terms of like new releases and stuff. They had Blueprints and Lost Records, and they have this FBC game coming out into it, and Sword of the Sea now as well. Like, I always think, man, my PlayStation subscription is too expensive, but this year I'm actually looking at like the new release catalog games that I actually want to buy in the first place, and I'm like, oh,
right.
This year
the PlayStation Plus Classics catalog.
I wrote an article last year about like the value I'm actually getting from it, and I was like, oh man, the PS2,
dude, the console version,
amazing. That's the best version.
The worst Twisted Metal.
Join the service just in time for the second season premiere of Twisted Metal.
Amazing.
Which arrives July 31st in select countries.
And I wrote an article last year
get those in there.
about like, is the value actually good? And I was like,
the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup.
Two of the most beloved original PlayStation. Alright, 2 and 3. Okay.
I kind of own them on GOG already.
I do like that they're releasing these though, because like, I have to admit, totally different gameplay style from the new ones, so it's very good that those will be available again for people.
No, of course.
But as you said, right, they just released them on PC within the last year or something, right? Like, not too long ago.
And more.
Yeah.
I think GOG is working really hard to get like the best possible version of like Silent Hill 2, like the original on there.
I feel like GOG is very smartly trying to position themselves right now as like
he was 11 years old.
The place to go on PC. It is as like the place to go on PC for retro games.
Always at the top of his class.
Yeah.
Always at odds with authority.
So they announced this for Switch 2 as well the other
His
day.
superiors all
I did not actually catch that. I just caught that we're getting a look at it. And it's called First Light.
Yeah.
No. And I suspect he feels the
subtitles
same
say
way.
mom, he meant ma'am. Mom.
What he did in Iceland was insubordination.
I'm really looking forward to this because, like, when I think about, you know, the N64 GoldenEye and like all the different objectives and stuff and missions, I think that maps really well onto like modern Hitman. Like how that plays, sort of with like open levels and stuff. And yeah, the idea of doing that as James Bond seems fully compatible.
That's too young. That's too young for me.
But now they can make 3 games where he gets older.
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
Money Penny.
Don't think we've had
Seems like it.
Now let's.
But if they're doing like this is him becoming an agent, fine, okay. I guess he has to be young, but.
Hey, so the Hitman games, you'll recall after the first one, basically don't have like cutscenes. So this is really,
no, they don't.
Yeah. So this is a really elaborate step for IO to get, you know,
on the board.
Well, cutscene story stuff back in their games.
009 is a master.
Listen, I'm still extremely down. You didn't really even have to sell me on a trailer. Just a it's taken a long time to get here. Like IO and just James Bond. I mean, that makes total fucking sense.
They're the right guys for the job at this particular moment in time. Like more than anyone else.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
You sure they're not saying mom?
Mom. You know this. Ooh, driving segments? Yes, please. Any vehicle segments, MDTF.
Tally, what do you do?
Segway segment. Segway chase.
Oh, please. October!
Tomorrow!
Damn it, out now!
I imagine this is going to be 2026 or something, but it looks
This is a pretty polished trailer.
Yeah, it is. No gameplay still, but like it looks great.
Yeah, actual. It's all.
I think IO are supposed to have their own event this week during Summer Games Fest, so maybe they'll show gameplay there.
This is another teachable moment.
2026.
Yeah, right. Earn the number, the little subtitle there. So yeah, as you clock.
Yeah, that still feels like. No, I guess if they're really telling a story about him becoming like an agent, I guess that makes the most sense. He has to be young somewhat.
Yeah, it's fine. Honestly, like, as someone who has not watched a terribly large amount of James Bond or consumed a terribly large amount of James Bond media, I don't really mind. Like, I'm in it here for the IO style levels, you know, which I'm sure will be super interesting if they're even close to
He's not even
Hitman.
a 007, the guy just said, so, you know.
Gotta earn the number.
Into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise. This is just the beginning of our journey with 007, and we can't wait to share more with you soon.
That's gonna be a lot of trailers at different events through like over the next like couple of months for sure.
Yeah. Super. It's gonna be a real hot ticket item for everybody who makes these events. Yeah.
Maybe not. That doesn't look like the player character from Yote.
No, it is Ghost of Yote, yeah.
It is? Yeah, I guess so. She's wearing yellow.
It is her, the protagonist, yeah. I was at Big Camera the other day looking at like a giant TV that had a trailer for this playing, and like, man, I like forgot how excellent the character models look in like close-ups and stuff. It's a really pretty game. Ice cold take, but Ghost of Tsushima was pretty good, so I am looking forward to this.
It's very ice cold.
Yeah. Oh, she has a puppy.
Sizzle reel, or is that it?
Honestly, they can make that it, and I'll be like, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Gameplay deep dive, always down for one of those.
Yeah, sure.
this?
Huh. Japanese.
What?
Oh!
What is this?
Oh, what is this? Oh man, are they making Marvel versus Arxis?
No way!
Arxis presents Marvel Comics.
Marvel Comics!
Wow.
No!
Capcom spotted dead in a ditch.
Whoa!
Fuck, man. Man, Arxis got this? Holy shit.
Is that Ms. Marvel?
That's Ms. Marvel, yeah. Dude.
Holy shit.
I wonder how Capcom guys feel about this. I mean, like, this is a massive get for Arxis. This is fucking insane cash money for Arxis, dude.
Holy shit.
I don't want to be too extreme, but I hesitate to say that if Arxis plays their cards right with this one, like, this could be like the biggest fucking deal. Man, Ghost Rider looks so good. No, it's good, good. This stage looks like Marvel 3.
Marvel 3.
You remember the back alley stage with the Sentinel? Dr. Doom. Show us some feet. Show me your feet.
It's a pimp-ass version too. I cannot believe it.
Where's Ryu?
Storm? Okay, Justin's in.
Yeah. Show me the functions.
That's a sick-ass Storm.
Yeah. 4v4? That's too many. That's too many characters, and my hype is canceled.
You were saying that, like, oh, there's nothing you can do with tag. 4v4 is too much.
Just keep increasing the numbers. That's durable. Well, Ms. Marvel looks so good, though. I love her.
It's like super Japanese. Like, they're just. Oh my god!
Man.
Oh my lord! Whoa, that title though.
Oh yeah, that's a tough title. That's a tough title for.
That's a tough title.
It looks excellent.
PS5 only? Well, maybe not.
No, that's gonna be on everything.
At an Xbox show, they'll say.
Well, it's gonna be on Switch. It's gonna be on everything. Switch 2 anyway.
What?
Pause. Yeah.
Did you do that?
No. We're gonna see Galactus. Who are we whipping
What is
out?
happening?
Is it gonna be Capcom
I'm
as well?
excited.
Capcom presents.
Imagine. Okay, like making of. Okay.
Man, are Arxis in Yokohama? No, I don't know. Okay, I don't know who we're looking at now. Look at all the snack bars. They're so cute. This is where Yakuza 7 takes place. I'm sorry, Like a Dragon 7.
Oh yeah, because you, Liam, know, and many other people know, the biggest Japanese video game deals happen in bars.
Yeah, in snack bars, yeah.
How do you feel about Ark making a Marvel fighting game? Capcom fumbled it so badly.
Yeah, I was also so stunned. This is like really, yeah, as he's saying, like pretty incredible for Arxis to get this.
Like Dragon Ball, very much a worldwide, but still like, you know, very Japanese centric, like IP, obviously, but not so much worldwide appeal. But like this is like, you know, the cream of the crop when it comes to like westernized media
Western
and
IPs, like yeah, it's as big as you're gonna get, really.
That Ms. Marvel design is fucking sick.
Yeah, it looks really good. Iron Man looks really good too in this, honestly.
Yeah.
So PlayStation approached us with
wait, so that actually
bring Marvel back to the forefront.
You caught that. There actually seems to be PlayStation involvement.
Really excited because we had
you're right.
Like there was a producer from XDev there. If this is exclusive, I think that's a big get.
Marvel, you have to kind of first
Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac, so just
I wonder.
Sony was just like this is our Street Fighter 5 for the current generation.
Yeah, and they got their arcade stick and everything.
That really perked up our ears.
Holy
it's always
shit.
refreshing to work with a team.
I wonder.
That's true.
Well,
that's the only reason it exists.
Let's see the press release after, honestly, because like this smacks of a game that ought to be fully multi-plat. It said PS5 and PC actually, so there was at least PC. This does smack of a game that should be on Xbox and Switch as well. But given that Sony actually appears to be involved more than just...
and it's Robbie Ray's Ghost Rider look like.
I don't know what that means, but I'm so happy
he has a weird metal skull. He has a weird metal skull.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
And he drives a car rather than on a bike.
Or I'm happy to hear that, I don't know.
At all.
He's cool.
I feel like I have a good grasp.
No, it's not Robbie Reyes. I always say that wrong. It's Robbie Reyes, something like that.
You come in with your kind of own expectations of, here's what I would expect to see from Arc System Works when they take on a Marvel IP. And what came up was something that went beyond that.
Oh, is there like dramatic finishes and shit?
Those might be for like changing arena. You know, in Guilty Gear Strive, you can break the walls.
That's a really cool Captain America too, like a little jacket. That's so different.
Yeah,
but still.
Because I imagine this game will be based on Strive stuff, in how like Grand Blue and Dragon Ball were based on Exarch.
Iron Man was really when I felt we had something special.
なので今回のアイアンマンのデザインを
Just
皆さんご覧いただければ分かると思うんですけど、
He really is tokusatsu, eh? The V on his head, like. But it's cool. I think people will accept this design.
マーベルの皆さんの反応がすこぶる良くて、あ、これなんだみたいな。
Yes, this is it.
Iron Man is supposed to be the sleek
fighter
jet.
Dude, it looks exactly like what you would think like you would want a new Marvel to be. Like it looks like Max's work on Infinite and Beyond. Like he was trying to do this.
The project is from Japan to the world and really trying to take not just the IP but gameplay mechanics and say what can we really take from Japan, the creators that are doing
no X-Men. Oh no,
there's X-Men. Well, and Kamala Khan is getting retrofitted as a mutant, right? Like that's what's happening in the comics and shit. I don't really know because I'm not up to date, but anyway, Storm is
Marvel characters. It's not simply just the visuals; it's also the gameplay.
What that dinosaur do?
He's a fighter.
What is going to be something that's
I wouldn't be surprised if like Wolverine was also in this. Honestly, we'll see. Like they gotta hang on to some exciting characters for later.
4v4, and in doing
so how is 4v4 gonna work? Because that's a lot of characters.
That one of them has to be like a striker. No, they're all there.
Yeah, I know. It's
fucking screen.
It's a lot.
Well, Shumagora is right there.
Sorry, not Shumagora. Gargantos.
The team at Arc System Works
the legally distinct Gargantos.
So you could either duke it out.
It's sick that he's there, though.
It is sick that he's there.
You can tag.
They have the super jumps as well, like the Marvel style super jumps.
I don't think a lot of people thought this day would be here.
No, I did not.
No, never did.
It's just been an awesome journey, and I'm excited that we get to be able to share it with all the fans out there.
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games, they never get to experience this level of production, and it's just a dream to even.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy that this is getting such a long like feature interview in this state of play. Like,
this has to be the last thing that they're showing.
They could have like one more thing after this.
Together to do this, and
yeah, there's still 3 minutes left.
Jesus, I never thought we'd get like a hype-ass fighting game thing on like, you know, maybe like on a publisher's own direct, maybe Summer Games Fest, but like I can't think of the last time what was the event that Sony used to have that you went to once or twice? Like their own little mini E3?
PSX, yeah, which was awesome.
PSX, like
that was where they announced Marvel Infinite.
Yeah, that was the last one I could think of.
I remember hanging out with Max there briefly, and he went to play Marvel Infinite, and I did not.
Holy shit, man! What a fucking bombshell!
Yeah, that looked excellent, and I really wonder if that is supposed to be exclusive, given the circumstances, given the presentation of that trailer, I should say.
That seemed very ingrained.
Let's see, it's possible we've reached the end of new announcements for this, so let me just whip open a browser tab and Sony Interactive Entertainment and Arc System Works announced Marvel took on Fighting Souls. Man, that title's gonna be tough for some people though. It's not
Fighting Souls would be fine. And even then, that's not amazing.
Yeah, it's as far as I can see, it is not announced for Xbox or Switch 2 or anything.
Like that language makes it seem like never, like that's never coming to anything else. Like you could hope for maybe a port in the future, but that doesn't seem like it would be possible. Okay, so I guess the time was a little off.
I'm surprised because I thought eventually we would certainly see Marvel vs. Capcom 4 or whatever. You know, like
I thought maybe in the far future, like another 5 years. I thought they'd just let it rest even longer. But yeah, no, that was an excellent state of play. Lots more announcements coming up, and you can expect me and Liam to also team up on the Summer Games Fest one, which was going to happen. What, tomorrow? Friday. So
tomorrow for you, but it's technically the next day's morning for me. So yeah.
No, it's Friday.
Is it? Not? Shit, I don't know how
because today's works. Thursday for you.
Today's Thursday for me.
It's Wednesday for me. So yeah, that's how we have to deal with when we're doing that time zone stuff.
One day.
Anyway, Marvel's back, baby. I never thought we would actually see the day.
Yeah, no, for sure. Marvel's back, and Capcom presents as Dead Forever. Long live the king. Right?
Right.
All right, well, I'll see you in a few days for the next one.
All right, see ya.
Take care, Matt. Thanks again.